Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Buffalo Picker, episode 16, Defend the Hustle, and our special guest tonight is the Lone Star Picker. So, panel, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Glass City Pickers. I'm Chris.
I'm Tanya.
Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead.
Full-time reseller, part-time reseller, sometime reseller, all the time reseller. Go ahead, Mom. That's it.
So I think everyone knows I'm a nurse. I work at the VA. Full-time reseller with whatever he says part-time I ask, okay?
All right.
Bill flips to pay the bills. Part-time reseller on eBay. Working towards going full-time.
All right. And for everyone that don't know me, I am Buffalo Picker, also a part-time reseller, full-time federal employee in the retired military. Tonight we have a special guest, the Lone Star Picker. He's not new to the community. He's been on this show twice. Last year, I think he was the first to do a back-to-back on the show because he was bringing it for us, the information goes. And we like people that can come in and basically not shoot from the hip, talk about things that they know to be real in this resale community. So we are glad tonight to have Lone Star back. Lone Star, go ahead and open the flow. You know what to do, so go ahead and take over. Lone Star muted. You muted.
You muted, Lone Star.
What? There we go.
Okay, yeah. There you go. There you go.
I'm still muted. I know Chris said don't talk too much tonight.
Well, I told you that we ain't gonna talk too much. We gonna let you have it.
I was sitting there. I gave half my introduction already. No, yeah, I'm the Lone Star Picker. I am consider myself full time. I do have a little part time job, but so I'd say I do this 3/4 of the time. But I've been hustling, doing several different kind of reseller ventures, and I'm up in my game. So it's like a lot of different things going on. And thank you for having me again, Tommy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to have
By the
you.
way, did you know this is my 4th time?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you had me like way back. I remember the first time Chris was like, "Who is this cat?" And, and then that other day, what was it like? I don't know, November, December.
Yeah. Okay. I remember we had you on one time, and then we brought you back with Regina Michelle.
Oh yeah.
And then this time, but yeah, I mean, hey, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we're gonna be 10 times. We're gonna be talking about 10 times after a while.
I appreciate you.
So yeah,
don't be quiet now.
yeah, no, it's all good. So basically, for the people that don't know you, go ahead and tell them a little bit about how you got into the resale business. What is it that exactly that you do in the resale business, and just whatever you want us to know.
Yeah, sure. I like in a nutshell, I've been doing the reselling probably since I was pretty doggone young. Like I was preteen, and I was working at a flea market that I lived across the street from. I lived in California, born and raised there in the Bay Area, and that was something else. That was like my formation years, and I worked with a gentleman who taught me a lot. Him and his dad would go to the flea market every weekend, and I would work Saturdays and Sundays, and I sharpened my skills there. So, told that I can sell you a used car and it's an old jalopy and tell you it's a good brand new Cadillac, and people, get in that thing and think they're going to drive far. But
Right.
no, I love the game. I love to work for myself. I did corporate for quite a few years. Long story short, I don't need to tell a lot of people. You work any kind of job, and the graces that be. That's it's something to be grateful for, but nothing like working for yourself. So
Right.
and I'm trying to up my game. I'm trying to get wholesale, kind of like where I'm selling stuff in bulk, moving stuff a little bit further and quicker.
Okay.
Not sitting on it too long, moving it fast.
Right. And speaking of bulk, I guess Glass City can talk about it once we get into what we got going on and things that we accomplished during the week. They definitely trying to do something. That's good. Let me give a shout out to the chat while we take a quick break and recognize the folks in the chat room. I want to give a shout out to my Beaver unit. Thank you for being the first in the chat. Save here first. Thank you for coming out, supporting the show on a continuous basis. Flipping goodies, I still need to reach out to you. I'm going to hit you up on Instagram so that you can kind of get me spunked up on that program so that I can go ahead and get my stuff going on Walmart. The people keep calling me, and I'm sick of them calling me. So I got to get that stuff going. And that's the one thing about it is once you get approved to sell on Walmart, they got these people that going to blow you up until you get some stuff listed. And they've been calling me every week, like, "Are you ready, Tommy? Are you ready? Do you need some help?" Like, man, I'm gonna get there. Give me a minute, So I don't want to get to the point where they stop calling and then they tell me I got to do all that stuff all over. So flipping goodies, I definitely be reaching out to you. Jersey Gypsy Corner, thank you for coming out. See who else we got in here.
Nurse Flipper.
Flippers. Philly, your cards should be close to you by now.
And when you come back, send it back to me, the MB one. Just send it back. You don't got to keep giving them $5 donation because I ain't going to never change this Steeler Nation, baby.
Right. All in one package, Miss Buffalo. Thank you for coming out.
What's up, sis?
Nurse Flipper, thank you for coming out. Appreciate you, Nurse Flipper. The Flipping Sports guy, appreciate you coming out. Who else we got in here? Carter P, thank you for coming out. Denise, I hope you're feeling well. Thank you for coming out. Speedy recovery.
Mhm.
Did I miss anybody, y'all?
It was Tracy Johnson. You missed
Tracy Johnson.
Yeah. She said thank
you for the
for whatever she won last
weeks
couple,
ago.
yeah.
For who?
For something
Tracy
you said that
Johnson.
she won. Tracy Johnson did.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for coming back out. I don't know how I missed the name.
Do you have your contacts in?
I do, but I mean, hey, y'all know I'm known for missing people, but it's not
Who's
intense.
this?
I lost my glasses. Don't ask me to see.
Doodle.
I usually have my glasses. They be gone. I think I sent it in somebody's eBay package. They're gonna. Did you give me some glasses?
Missy Renee, Miche.
I couldn't, but now I couldn't.
All right, thank you all for coming out. And tonight we're gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna do 2 giveaways tonight. Gonna be some cards of.
We're gonna do 3, Buffalo.
Okay, 3.
We got one over here for them.
They're gonna be sports cards of 2 legends from basketball, and I'm gonna give out this figure. This is a DC comic figure just released in January. I was fortunate to find it at Walmart for a decent price, so I can give away this particular item right here. It's in it's new in the box. You can keep it or you can sell it. It's up to you. But this is what I'm giving away tonight. And like I said, 2 legends basketball cards. And Glass City, let me put y'all on blast. Glass City is giving away the
I was sleeping.
Lego. All right. Okay. Flip it around, Chris. Okay. There you go. All right. All right. So let's get into, we're gonna try to keep this show right at an hour tonight because a couple people on the panel got things to do. So let's get into what we accomplished during the weekend, what we got going on the weekend. Anybody can take that question. We'll let the guest start out with that particular question.
Sure. Thank you. Actually, I'm since yesterday and today, I've been focusing. I found out about Wednesday. I got an email from this lady. I've been attacking a different angle on what I'm doing and what I'm selling. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm on a program with my co-host from Mindful Merchants that we do on Monday. That's Cali Reseller Luis, who was here about a couple weeks back. He has an auction on Tuesdays, and I don't know how I got into it, y'all, but now they call me the T-Shirt Rat. You know, I'd be selling like these pounds and pounds of T-shirts. It's just lots of them, you know, and it turns out it works good. Some weeks I break even. Some weeks I'm giving those deals, and you know, and it's been an interesting thing, you know.
Louis, long story. Are you selling them T-shirts when you doing them in the auction, right? Are you selling them? How many you selling at a time? How many in the book?
That's interesting. I'm glad you asked that because I'm noticing so it's been taking me about a few weeks to really strategize and look at the perspective and the angle on that, y'all. And what I'm trying to do is I'm looking at what are my cost of goods? How am I going to make sure that return on investment, you know, for what I put into those things, whether time finding them, the actual cost of the goods, and, you know, prepping it is a lot of work. I will say that much. So I start off at first I was just throwing them down, and then I was realizing I was giving them. When you give a lot, that means you got to weigh that stuff. And when you weigh that stuff, the shipping goes up. So you're looking at all kinds of different angles. I'm trying to figure out what's the way I can give the best deal. So what I would do is I would sell, you know, 5, 6 of them. And then I would kind of show them a sneak peek. I said, well, let's see where this bidding goes. You know, if it stalls out, we'll just stop it here and let's count it down. But then I show them a Harley Davidson. Then I realized, okay, now we got the goods, you know, now I got, you know, the hook and in it. And I try to look at, and I try to think about it from different angles. Who likes what and what likes who. By saying that, that's what led me what's going to happen this weekend. I've done it in the past. I've done flea markets, and I did the same strategy where I always bring clothes, but I like to diversify, and I'll bring in antiques. I'll bring in collectibles, toys, whatnot. But now this one is a pop-up, and it's got a different thing where I'm just doing a twist on just vintage clothes and T-shirts. and I'm talking like top notch stuff that pops, stuff that got front hit, back hits, stuff that the kids like. Then you got some vintage stuff. Like I got vintage Sade. I got some vintage, rocker shirts. I got, you name it. I got some crazy stuff like this, that popping it, I'll go out and find it, got a back hit, stuff that's kind of crazy. And so it's been 2 days. I've been just trying to get 500 plus shirts just ready. And
wow, that's a lot.
Can I ask you, what's the difference between a regular flea and then a pop-up? What's the difference?
So that's another good question, because I still want to call it flea, Chris. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you really think about it, a pop-up technically is like a flea market, but they've been putting a different angle on it. And what they do is they're trying to hip it up. And a lot of it is, sometimes they have a pop-up that's strictly crafts. Some of it's arts. Some of it is vintage only, like club. That's it. So so they have different angles. So this one's called the Austin Flea, and what it is this one lady, she goes and finds the different venues, like coffee shops. We got a lot of breweries around here. That's the place you go. If people got money to go get a beer or two, that's where they congregate. A lot of more people come. When they come out of there, they're a little tipsy. They got that money. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and I'm like, come see me. Come to Daddy. I got all what you got. You want some kicks? You want some, vintage? And this is a really unique town. We are very well rounded. We got all kinds of variety of people all in one place, and they all have different tastes. So pop-ups are like the new thing. Watch out! Look, they're there. They're in every city.
So is this your first one?
No, I've done a pop-up at a couple other places, and actually, there's a guy I'm mentoring. And he's like trying to get me to come all the way to College Station. That's 2 hours. I'm like driving it. But you want to hear something really cool from a business perspective is them kids don't have nothing out there in College Station. It's out in the country.
Right.
They don't have these nice things like this. They don't have the Nikes. They don't have this. So his buddy, his name is Wendell. And you got another nickname, but I was like, I met him at the flea market. I was out in the middle of the country. Same deal. Kids coming out with their mom and dads going, I want this. Look at that. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. And then if they can't afford the big stuff, I have like a couple bins and I'll put $5 shirts in there. Some of them are good. Some are average. I call those mids. But I do
that was going to be my next question, is how you draw the kids to the pop-up.
So I'll tell you what, man, this last one I went to, although I've been skipping it for politics and stuff, like I've been wanting this one specific place at the flea, and so I said, if they can't give me my place, I can't really do the business. And he keeps asking me why. I said, because the clothes will fall down if I'm near the road, the wind's blowing, and there's a strategy behind it. I like to be up against a wall like Buffalo Bill, and I gotta have my stuff ready. And there's these two cats, same thing, T-shirt rats, but they did a different angle. They got all sports. They have jerseys. They got those nice vintage Nike stuff with the old, you name it, all kinds of clothes, windbreakers and things. And all their clients were coming over to me going, oh, crap, you got some stuff too. And one day, one weekend, I was tripping out. I was kind of like watching my mental, strategy going, you're bummed. You don't want to be here. You're getting tired. You're getting cranky, and already 2 hours went by and I sold a little bit. All of a sudden, these kids started coming in. I sold $1,000 that day.
Wow.
That was cash flow.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, somebody want to see your Sade T-shirt when you get a chance. Blow. Oh,
I got a Rod Stewart. I found this one. Check this out. This is Rod Stewart. See that? And it's a shirt, but it's actually sewn. But look at this. 81.82.
Nice.
Isn't that crazy? Sponsored by Sony Tape. So this is super vintage. I got a nice one with a tag. If you can find these with the tags, that's crazy too. Nirvana. Yeah. I got this one. I'm proud of. I love this one. I found this, but somebody ripped the neck off, but it's from 1991. Wow. That's beautiful.
Miles Davis.
Yeah, I love and it's at the bottom. It still says 91. Oh, this one I don't think it's super old. It could be like late 90s. Obviously not from the 70s. They never made it. Yeah, but this has a tag, so we could talk about details later. But it's got that nice fade. See that nice gray?
Yeah.
Sade go? There it is.
Hey, thank you, Regina Michelle, for coming through. And
How you doing, Regina?
who is the the Jawhead entrepreneur? Thank you for coming out.
Jarhead.
Oh, hold on just a second. Let me blow you up. I think that's the one that
okay.
Ella was talking about.
Yeah, that's it. Sade. Okay.
So I was at where the place I go find some of these. I got several places. I resourced different places. And about a year later, after the pandemic, the shirt rat come up and he goes, "Hey, you still got that Sade?" I looked at him and I was like, I don't remember telling you how to Sade. He goes, "Oh yeah, I saw you got it that day." He said, like, "Tell me what you want for that." And I'm like, "What you mean? What you want for that?" You know, he was gonna give me like $100 and something. I'm like, "I ain't giving you that shirt." You know? So
he was gonna give you $100 for it.
But he was gonna flip it for like $250.
Oh, okay. So do you sell the shirts? Any of your shirts besides bundling them? Do you sell them singular too?
That's why I'm good. Thank you for asking, because if I go to a pop-up, it's not about bundles. It's about taste. It's personal. It's it's a little different strategy. And then I won't price a lot of the stuff, only like a couple good ones. Most of the time it's just kind of like I'll size somebody up and it's really a hustle. It's like, "How you doing?" We start talking. "What are you looking for?" "Oh yeah, I got something really nice. Check this out."
Right.
So you're kind of doing this like on the spot, right then and there. You're like a personal shopper. You want this, you want that. I got like DJ Screw from Houston, the one that died,
Yeah.
Like, it's like it's a killer shirt.
Yeah, that DJ Screw probably will really go for something, you know what I'm saying? Because they just did it. They doing a movie on him.
Really?
Yeah, they doing a movie. Should be out in 22. They doing a movie on him.
Sure, just went up.
That shirt's not getting sold till 22.
Yeah, and 22 is supposed to be released.
I can sit on that sucker. And I'm a Texas boy because that's DJ Screw from Houston. So
Somebody wants to know what tag is on the Doors and Nirvana shirt.
The Nirvana is an anvil tag. The Doors is probably like, it's either late 90s, early 2000s. That's just, but I may be wrong. Sade, it's a nice faded tag. The whole thing's coming off here, but people don't care. But unfortunately, I've been finding like a lot of smalls. Like this is a repop. You know what I call it? Repop, meaning like it's a reproduction pop shirt, and it's like Blondie and stuff like that. But kids like this stuff,
Yeah, some of that stuff still sells. I sold some repop Grateful Dead shirts, and they went pretty well.
Yeah, especially were they on liquid blue tags?
Yeah, both of them were.
Boom. Can I tell you something? If you get those liquid blues and you get those Grateful Deads and they from the 90s, don't price them lower than 200. Don't go under 200.
Oh yeah, the old school ones. Yeah, they're $150, $250 shirts.
So let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all know this, but on Instagram there is a sub level, and I use this metaphor, and I'm not joking. There is like a matrix. Like unless you're connected with those people, you don't know. But I one night I counted about 18 auctions, only strictly. Well, actually, one guy was a DJ, so like probably 17 of those were like T-shirt auctions, and those kids in there, they're crazy. Like some. And they're doing this, but there's this one guy, I call him the top cat. I've seen a shirt go for $1,800.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this guy he's got like 600 people in there and alive.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that. I ran across one of those too, and I couldn't believe the prices that they were selling those T-shirts for. I was
vintage shirts are gold, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't even matter
Tesla
what the
Picker
condition
caught
is.
me in there one day. Dave Tesla Picker goes, "Oh man, I'll be seeing you in there like I'm he's sneaking around." I threw down some bids. I try to snipe. So like when I see there's like a maybe no more than like 12 or 15 people, I know people are asleep, and I'll be like,
yeah,
and I'll sneak in there.
That's how I do on the comic books the same way.
Yep.
Yes, sir. So
we'll give a shout out to eBay Addicts, Deal for Dale, and
Hey.
Who else did I miss? Somebody else jumped in here.
Carter P. Deals.
Yeah, I gave a shout out to Carter P.
Deal
for Deals. Regina Michelle. I can't forget my moderator. What's going on, Jennifer? Thanks for coming out.
I went in the house. I would have thought for sure you.
Yeah, I thought you really. I would have said something. My bad, Jennifer. What's up?
Man, I miss Jennifer. Man.
He missed slipping on you.
Yeah, we can't do that. You know,
Yeah, she was at Fit. She was moderating Philly show early today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she all over the spot, man. Hey man, she be getting in, bro.
Hey, let's we got 24 people in here. Before we get to the next what we got going on, I'm gonna do this giveaway on these cards right quick. And I got 2 giveaways tonight, and I'm gonna do the other one towards the end of the show, which is the figure, the DC comic figure. So we got 25. So we're gonna put a number in the chat, and everybody can get in. It's from 1 to 30. 1 to 30. Go ahead and drop your number in the chat. And
1 to what?
1 to 30, baby.
1 to 30. And this is what I'm giving away for the first round. This is a Gary Payton.
The glove.
Yeah, with Seattle and
Miami.
Yeah, Miami Heat.
Okay.
Along with Charles Barkley rookie card, along with his Philadelphia 76ers card.
Yeah, Auburn and Philly. Okay.
Right, Auburn and Philly. Charles Barkley, that's the back of it. That's the front.
Okay.
And this is the glove.
Gary Payton.
All right. So both cards are in plastic sleeves. So that'll be the first giveaway. And go ahead and drop your number from 1 to 25. I mean 1 to 30. I'm sorry. Closest to the number is going to win. If 2 people got the number or 3 people got the same number, we're going to just do a runoff. All right, so go ahead and drop the X's in the chat. All right, that's it. That's it. So this is the number.
We can't say it. Oh,
22.
22.
Who got it?
Never Too Old has 24.
Anybody close to 22?
I'd say 24 was.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's
25.
We've got 25, but that's over.
Right.
Yeah, the closest is 24.
24 is the closest, B.
Yeah.
All right. So, and who was that?
Never Too Old was first.
Okay.
Yeah, because Anthony put in too late.
Who did?
Anthony.
He came in after.
And Mango.
Yeah, after the X's, man. You got to get it in before the X's. So Never Too Old, go ahead and send me your address on Instagram at Buffalo Picker, and I'll get these cards out to you by this weekend. Get them shipped. So in the second giveaway, which will be towards the end of the show, is this particular figure right here. It's new in the box.
I'll go right before you do that one, T.
Okay. All right. So somebody else can take up that question, and then we're gonna get into a couple articles that I found.
What question?
What question? You talking about this one right here?
Say again.
The one that's on the
No, that was already answered.
Yeah, that one was already answered right there.
Which one?
The one that's sitting on the
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. I'm saying we're gonna go ahead and talk about what you got going on for the weekend.
You said questions, so that's why.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get into the 2 articles that I found concerning eBay and Amazon.
Right, you hit the spot.
So Bill or Glass City, y'all can take that up.
What do you want to know? What we did this week or what we're doing this weekend?
Either one. Either one.
Go ahead, man.
Whatever you want to talk about.
Well, I was at work this week. My phone kept going off saying, "You're winning the auction. You're winning the auction. You're winning the auction." So we won the auction. So we have 3 pallets coming.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll be here next week. And
Congratulations.
I'm sorry.
I said congratulations.
Thank you. It was 152 units. It was valued at 75. So 100. So I think we did really well. We'll do
Yeah.
good. We're excited.
Yeah, I
think
got a
we
call. I got a call and told me to get on the computer. So I didn't leave that computer, and I kept on hitting them buttons and going up, and I boxed them in. And when I boxed them in,
I know. I was like, oh my God, I hope he doesn't keep pushing that button.
I had, but you know the funny part about it, I listened to you, B, and I had my own little mindset where I'm not going over. Plus, I'm doing my calculation on my phone. So
Yeah.
I said, this is my cutoff point, regardless if she like it or not. My cutoff point was here. I put that last bid in, and I said I was done.
Right.
Next thing she know, next thing she called me saying, you know what, we won it. I look on my phone, I'm like, yeah, you know. So and it's on Swole too.
So we're excited. So next week I'm hoping to get here because I'm off Wednesday through the weekend. So I'll be unloading 152
well, it's her
products.
birthday weekend, so she gonna be working on her birthday weekend. I'll feed her something, you know what I'm saying, a picnic outside while we unloading that stuff. But
I know for sure one pallet can go right to Amazon.
yeah,
so that's good.
yeah. That's our plan for that. You know,
You just have to put it in the box, right?
Yeah.
That's it. You know, that's our plan for that.
So they're
that
shelf
move
pulls
there.
or are they returns?
I didn't hear you.
Shelf pulls, they're
Shelf pulls?
overstocked shelf pulls and some returns.
Excellent.
Yeah, from Costco. You know what I mean? Top graded stuff, but you
Nice.
know, we're not
Usually-
complaining.
And what I'm doing this weekend, I have no idea. Probably nothing. Oh, but happy Mother's Day to all the moms, aunts,
Yeah.
cousins,
Yeah, all
nieces.
y'all, all the above. All
And
the
you
above.
too, Tommy.
Y'all forgot, didn't you? You're lucky I have you.
I got your back. I got your back. Don't worry. But yeah, man, happy Mother's
Are you
Day.
going to spend time with the grandkids or anything, or
Oh man, we spend time with them every day.
all day? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't have a choice.
We got a living grandson with us, so
Okay.
we spend time with him all the time.
We had a 5-year-old that's with us now.
Yeah, and
Aw.
we had the other 5-year-old. They was together today, partners in crime. I
I
never
saw
told
those.
y'all.
You have those beautiful Instagram pictures. I see them when like they had little
Yeah.
parties or they're just sitting there eating dinner together. So it's so nice. That
Well, I
warms
know-
my heart.
I never told y'all. They robbed us. They robbed us, man. So
For 3 years, we have a room that has nothing but eBay, Amazon stuff.
mhm.
Really quick, I'll be quick
Mhm.
with this. 2 5-year-old boys. I was gone for a minute. Chris was here with them. I go to make the bed up that night for them and get their bed ready and get them ready for bed. And I look down on the floor and there's all these wrappers and boxes. And I'm like, the hell is
She
this?
thought they still had presents.
like-
They ain't open for Christmas.
I'm pulling all this stuff out from under the bed. They went into that room and opened about $100,
Well, it was more than that.
$150 worth of
It was more than that.
toys.
It was more than that. When I
Never in 3 years have they touched anything.
when I did the math on it, I was out $250 when I did the math. I still have a transformer. They tore the box up, but they couldn't get the transformer out. You know what I'm saying? It was too
A big one.
It was one of the big ones.
Little
They
twist
couldn't get it
time
out.
in there.
Right. It's going on Amazon for $75.
I can't imagine if me and my little brother would have had a toy store in our house. There would have been nothing
I mean,
left.
needless to say, they were on lockdown for the
But
weekend.
truthfully, y'all, they never have ever bothered nothing.
They'll be like, I want that
Temptation,
for
man.
Christmas. I want that
The
for my birthday.
temptation, yep.
Yeah, too much temptation.
And
man.
they just
It's just
say,
that one day where they're like, let's
Gonna
do
leave
it.
that cake on the counter so long.
It was
Man.
hilarious, though, because they kept blaming it. Well, he said, let's go get it. And I'm like, so you followed him? You
Yeah.
chose to do something wrong with them?
right. And they stick up for one another. They think
From
it's
day
easy.
one, if it was Bill, that all that stuff would have been open. Even if it was the same
Yeah.
one, he'd open it all.
Me and my brother
No.
were bad.
No, they thought they were real slick about it. So I'm like, okay. But other than that, y'all, we're gonna step away and let y'all jump it off. But other than that, man, we just got a few plans going on for this weekend. A little something moving and shaking, but everything else, man, we just playing it like by ear for real. Let it go.
Everybody wish Tanya a happy Mother's Day.
Yes,
Thank
they did.
you. Thank you, everybody.
All the mothers, and the fathers that playing the mother role.
Right.
So Denise, I'll definitely check out Instagram to see exactly what you mean. See, we're gonna go ahead. Bill, go ahead, Bill, if you got something, and then I'll go into those topics.
For me, it's just been continuing my consistency. after having a pretty inconsistent last 6 months, the last month I've been getting up 50 listings a week and trying to stay on top of making sure I list every day.
Yeah.
And it's been tough with work. We've been working a lot of extra hours because we're shorthanded, but
Right.
if I have to stop and source just enough stuff to list that day, then that's what I do, just so I can keep the streaks going. And I've noticed a real leveling out of my sales too, which is nice. So you list consistently, you sell consistently.
Yeah.
And if you don't list consistently, you do not sell consistently. I mean,
The
they can
algorithm
shut
wants
2
to
days
see those
missed and you can
numbers.
shut your store down.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I got a call today from Amazon. They spanked my hand, so I got to get some things right before I be in the Amazon jail. It's all evolves around USPS. I had several baseball bats that I shipped. I went into the kiosk, checked them in, and those things had no tracking since I checked them in at the kiosk. And every one of them have came up missing. So, of course, the customer is upset, and they're thinking I didn't ship the item. So, I plead my case with Amazon. They just basically was telling me that moving forward, when I check it in at the kiosk, take the receipt and put it into a message and send it to the customer. And that'll kind of make it seem like I'm proactive with the tracking. So, and I don't have a problem doing that. I mean, because once you check it in at the kiosk at our post office, they send it to you in an email. And I could take that email and paste it in there. But it was just crazy that all the bats came up missing.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
On that topic. So what's going to be the game plan about you being able to either find out who didn't got the bats or how you going to go about
I basically what I did was I submitted a claim through USPS to do a search for the package, and they came back saying that they couldn't find it. Go ahead and file a claim. So they're gonna give them my money back. But that ain't helping me with Amazon Magic.
Right.
You know,
it's the business
because the customer put up a big stink, right?
Right.
So they put the A to Z claim in on you on all of them?
Yeah, man. I mean,
that's the tough thing with those kiosks is they're so convenient.
Yeah,
and they're really nice, but they don't count.
Right. And the thing is, Amazon know what's going on, man. They know that it's a problem with USPS. And I'm not the only one having that problem. So that's why they wasn't too hard on me.
Right.
And plus, looking at my history, I don't have a history of not shipping packages. Right. You know, so the lady was very understanding, but she just take an extra step and send off those emails to the customers, which I don't have a problem with. I mean, if they're going to keep my account up and keep Amazon from calling me, I can do that next step.
I was going to say it's a CYA method, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm lucky in some ways. My post office is real small, so like over Christmas, I bought gift cards. I always, talk to them whenever I come in. I know all their names, so it's nice that I've been able to build a relationship over the last year. So now, if I have a problem, I can go to one of the counter people, and they pretty much take care of it for me.
Right.
But yeah, those kiosks. I use them because I
don't have a problem with the kiosk.
But the
when I
doesn't
scan
count.
it, I get the receipt, and I go in there all the time. The one girl in there, she's wonderful, and I asked her. I said, if I scan this, can I just set the boxes up here? And she said yes. And I said, will it be the same as you guys scanning it? And she said yes. Once you scan it there, it's the same way.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
they don't
true.
say that
That's
on
not
the
true.
kiosk. They tell you on the kiosk that it's not.
It is not an initial scan.
Yeah.
It's only scanned once they scan it outside of the
thing
kiosk.
is with that is you can go in there and scan that package and walk right back out the post office and then try to put in a claim. So I guess that's like to cover them. But I mean, that was just an issue. And if you are doing that, and I putting this information out so that maybe it'll prevent you from getting a call too. Not saying you, but anybody in the audience that have the same problem. Because I mean, when they call me, I'm like, what are they calling me for? And basically that's what it was about. I sent out a total of 8 bats to 8 different locations, and only 2 arrived. 6 is missing.
Wow.
So it's baseball season, softball season, whatever.
Right.
I'm pretty sure somebody got those bats.
Hip flipper mama, how you doing?
Scan those as soon as they pull them out of the box.
Again,
they're supposed to scan those as they pull them out of the box.
right.
But I've watched boxes be empty and nothing gets scanned. So
Right.
I use them too because sometimes I have to. I don't always get to the post office during work hours, but I don't like you. It's kind of like leaving it on the counter as far as I'm concerned, except I have an email.
There is that kind of subjectivity to it. Yeah, but I agree with you, Bill, like where you build up that relationship, whether it's your, post office clerk. Luckily, I have one with my carrier, except for when he's not there. Because like when he's not there, I'll tell you what, they've left packages there, and it's like, like 20 packages, and nobody comes and picks them up. So I always have to. The only thing I ask my carrier is like, just let me know when you're on vacation, because
I've never left my stuff for the carrier here.
We missed our one. We missed. I think we ran the one.
We ran ours off. We had too many packages.
We ran the one that we had at one time. One time we had her. She came and got 150 packages.
She was not. She smiled the whole time, but she was not happy.
And we looked out for
I bought her a
gift card and stuff like that. And after that, I think 2 weeks after that, she told us, "Well, I got a new route."
And it's been downhill since then.
And we have not dealt with none because we've been having flip-flop.
Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't.
Man, so
depends on their mood. Sometimes our neighbors get it.
Yeah. Our neighbors been bringing us mail and packages and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's been difficult when it comes to that, man. And a lot of people
do the schedule, right? You don't just leave them. You do the schedule.
No, we'll do scheduled pickup. Like I said, we had the young lady that was all through the pandemic.
She was awesome.
I'm talking about. I bet you she done pushed about 500 packages. Picked them up. We have them ready. Picked them up for us and everything. Right. And I want to say around March and April. Into April, she tell us. We had 100 some items she picked up for the last time. She said, "Oh, I want to let y'all know, someone else will be taking my route." We looked at each other like, "Oh," and our stuff.
Give my gift cards back. Give those gift cards back.
Yeah, no, you keep the gift card, but everything else, it just smacked us because we knew we can depend on her. She made sure all our stuff got scanned in. She made sure our stuff was right. Everybody else, man,
not now.
No,
hey, y'all changed the agreement when y'all start reselling, man.
I don't know, man.
She ain't signed up for all that work, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, let's move on. Want to give a shout out to Fundamentals of the Side Hustle.
What's up, Derek?
Hustling and Flipping Mama. Thank y'all for coming out. Char F. I've seen her jump in here. Thank you for coming out, Char. Dr. Denham, thank you for coming out.
What's up, Doc?
See, did I miss anybody else? I don't think so. So let's go with these two articles and let me know if you can see them. I'm gonna bring them up. And these are one is about Amazon and one about eBay. So the first one is about Amazon. I just want to know. You can put your comment in the chat. If this happened to you as a reseller, what would you do? Let's see. Share screen.
Take your time and do it right.
Be quiet, man.
You can't see no way.
Hey, can y'all see that?
Nope.
No, we can't see nothing, T. We see like you see nothing.
For real?
Yeah.
Y'all can't see that?
No, sir. We see all these handsome young men and beautiful young lady next to me, but other than that, we don't see nothing else.
What about now?
Okay, wait. No,
there you go. There you go.
All right. So
you're hiding Louis behind Dr. Denham.
No, it don't matter.
What happened?
I said you're hiding Louis behind Dr. Denham's question.
It's all good.
Hold on. Hey, get me straight, man. Get me straight. All right. What about now?
We good, man. But Louis still here, man, but he good.
Is from the photo?
No, he's from the bottom comments you got down
comments.
Hey, go ahead, Tommy. Just read it. So
do what you got to do.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
That's
so we got. Can I read this, y'all?
Go ahead.
That boy got so many popsicles.
Yeah, so Brooklyn boy buys $2,618 worth of SpongeBob popsicles from Amazon. So the question I posed, and I found this article, and I just wanted to pose it out to a reseller. If this happened to you, knowing that the boy, and it's been publicized through the news, knowing that he did it by mistake and didn't have approval of his parents, would you be willing to give them a refund?
Can I take that? Or that's for anybody?
That's for anybody.
I'll jump it off, T. To be truthful, if he didn't have permission to do that, you know what I'm saying, and it was an honest mistake, I believe y'all can get 80% of y'all money back. Y'all can get 80%.
80%?
Honestly, y'all can get 80% because look, let me say something. Hold on. If I send that stuff out to you, I can't get no food back. Okay. No. So you done took an L right there.
Well, Can I say something?
Yeah.
As a reseller, if we were selling those and I saw that pop up that many, I personally, and I knew it was going to a residential place.
Yeah.
I would probably hit that person up and say, did you really mean to buy $2,000 worth of this stuff?
Yeah.
Give them a chance. And then if they don't answer me, you're getting the shipment. But
Amazon's not sending that question.
Well, just to be serious on everything on the front. Yeah. I think that I would have to, like she said, do the research on seeing did they really order that, and then if don't nobody hit us back on it, I'm shipping and I'm keeping my money. That's between you and Amazon.
If it's something else other than food, I would be more than happy to take it back, but you can't sell it again.
Correct.
Even if you get it back, you can't sell it again.
Correct. Right. They're not gonna send it back to you.
So you'll be out of your merchandise in the money if you take it back.
And I don't know how it is through Amazon, but if it was you and you gave back a partial refund but kept your cost of goods, say, is that an admission of guilt for you? Can Amazon then force you to do the whole amount?
No.
Like it seems tricky in a way. But if it's food though, I mean, you're losing whatever money you had in that food if you're refunding a full amount. Yeah.
Where did they put all those? Where did they put all that ice cream?
I don't even know where you would ship it from.
I don't know how you ship it.
Like when you ship the ice cream,
must have been hot there in Brooklyn.
Or is that like actually Amazon selling that? That's what I don't understand. Cause I don't think
it's Amazon selling it for sure.
Yeah, Joe said he's gonna sit in some ice cream now.
It's Amazon selling it for sure.
Like, where do they put this stuff? Like when they deliver it, what do they do? They just drop it in front of the,
Yep.
I don't get that because
like
I lived in Queens.
Drop it at the door.
Drop it at the door. No question.
Put it in a cooler with the little ice pack.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
That's a lot. of coolers, man.
Tell me that's $2,000 worth of ice cream.
Yeah, I'm saying,
how much is one box going for?
It's like I got something from them before, and it had the ice packs inside, but it came from a local fulfillment center. So I don't know, man. I didn't know they sold ice cream. That was something new to me.
They sell everything.
But to be for real though, on that level though, just think about the parents and how they feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? So
they're not feeling bad because they took a GoFundMe up, so they're
they got paid. Yeah. What's up, Blood, Sweat, and Sales? He gave you Leroy, he gave you a chat.
Appreciate it. Blood, Sweat, and Sales.
And don't forget about Philly. Gave you a $5 chat, man.
Who that?
We should. Philly did.
Oh, appreciate it, Philly. I don't know how I missed that, man.
He tried to tell me to change gear, so he giving up $5 every time. So we gonna be on swole, boy. We gonna get some more Steelers stuff.
Appreciate it, Philly. I didn't see that. Super
what do you
chat,
think, Buffalo?
Huh?
What do you think
about that situation?
What do you do in that situation? Yeah, I mean, it's a rough situation.
I'm not gonna eat the $2,000, man. I'm just not gonna do it because that's just too much a hit. I mean, if it was $20 or something like that, or maybe $100, I would say, okay, yeah, go ahead and refund the money, and I can write it off.
Okay.
But $2,000, even though I probably could still write it off as a loss, I don't know if I want to deal with that, man.
Listen, you get that 80%. I keep my 20. You did. That's just that simple, because you got to think about it. You probably, if you bought some ice cream like that, you had to go wholesale on it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you bought it bulk. You know what I'm saying? If you sell it,
I'm keeping my cost of goods.
I think my thing is, and I kind of agree with Tracy Johnson, is that your parents got to be responsible, man.
Correct.
The kids shouldn't even have access to that, especially a little kid. That kid was probably about 7 or 8. I mean, what are you doing having access to your phone?
That's what I was going to ask. Like, why is he on the parents' phone in the first place?
Hey, man, I know a kid that broke into a toy store in somebody's house and just had all kinds of stuff opened up under his bed. So I mean, sometimes you can get stuff.
Ship them cross country for the summer.
Sometimes you can get the stuff. Kids got ways.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Being that I lived in Queens, New York, so I got to question anybody from Brooklyn. That's all I got to say. You got to question that attention.
So the kid ends up with all the ice cream. The kid ends up with all the ice cream, and the parents end up with $5,000. It sounds like everything worked out for the best,
right?
Yeah. So Derek said that he'll chalk that up for the win. Forget that.
Hey, I feel you,
but like you said, Bill, the parents did come up, man, because they got a nice little chunk of change in the GoFundMe, and plus, once the media got involved with the story, all of a sudden now Amazon is trying to reach out to the family. So,
there you go.
And that's all it takes, man. A little social media attention, and these companies, they will fold. We'll get into
so you know, an update. That GoFundMe is up to $11,000.
Wow!
What?
So
that kid gonna have ice cream for the rest of his life, all the way through
high school.
Right. I wish
my kid would order some ice cream.
I'm trying to find those damn things on Amazon, and I can't find them anywhere. They're out.
He bought them all.
He bought them. Yeah, he bought them out.
Yeah. And on top of that, y'all said he got $11,000. I want my whole 2,100.
I don't know. They're selling 18 packs of Hello Kitty popsicles for $51.
And then he in the photo smiling, eating one. Man, if that was me, boy, I'd be in the corner in the closet somewhere trying to hide from my parents. But
he don't know what he doesn't know.
Hey, man, he would have been in detrimental. Hey, my grandsons had a problem with the little things they took. You go touch that button talking about $2,000. They looking for us to pay it. Man,
but you said you were give him that 80%. Now after you see that $11,000 in GoFundMe, you're like, give me that.
I want it all. I want it all.
Hey, Derek said he about to give his daughter the phone now.
That quick hustle.
Hey, let's get into the next
popsicles.
Hey, T, let me get this. Right. Go ahead. Let me get this one off right quick, big bro. Let me give my.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, blow it up.
He want to be blown up.
Oh, okay. All
right. Vanna Whiters, man.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, what's the number between 1 and 25?
1 and 30.
1 and 26. 1 and 30. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on, because I know Chris is going to say the number.
People be watching on Facebook and jump into the giveaway as well. So we'll do it. Be safe at 30.
All right.
Now this is the Lego right here. This is
the Lego creator.
Yes. This is it right here, man. The box is still sealed and everything. You know, we got a few of these. We got about 10 of them. So I figured, hey, give one to the peoples. You know what I'm saying? And give it
or a kid or grandkid that wants to open it.
Who want to open it or whatever. But that's it right here, Buffalo.
All right. So go ahead and drop your number in the chat, and then we're going to exit out in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, y'all. Drop your number in the chat from 1 to 30.
Drop them like it's hot.
All right, 10 seconds. All right, closing it out. All right, what's the number, y'all?
Can y'all see that?
Can you see it?
21.
21. Who closest?
Ella got close. Let me see if there's anybody else.
Save here first.
Save here first got 22.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
20.
All right. You said what? What about 20?
No, I don't see no 20. So it's Ella. Ella got 22.
All right, Ella. All right, Ella.
Hey,
Congratulations.
send it to our Instagram, Glass City Pickers Instagram with your information so we can send it out to you by tomorrow.
I think Jennifer put our information up there.
Okay.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's a pretty safe bet.
If she didn't, she's typing right now.
Congratulations, Ella.
Yep.
Congratulations.
All right, let's move on to the eBay side of the house topic, and then we're gonna do show and tell giveaway, and then gonna close it out. I'm not gonna be able to do the online arbitrage. I'm gonna push that to next week so I can give y'all the in-depth breakdown on how to do that for the new resellers, people that don't really understand that. I know it's a lot of resellers in here seasonal that understand online arbitrage, but it's some people that don't. So
I got one thing to show and tell on that online arbitrage. I got one thing to show and tell.
Well, you won't be here, man.
Oh no, that's next week.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I won't be here. Show one.
Right. All right. Let's see here. Share screen. Can y'all see that?
Yep, you're good.
All right. I don't know how to shrink it down, but
No, that's good right there.
All right. So I found this article as well, and it's reference eBay. It seems like eBay is trying to get ahead of the game when it comes to the new currency. And in the title here, eBay says open to accepting the cryptocurrency in the future, exploring the NFTs. So
what is NFTs?
Non-fungible transactions.
Right.
Okay.
It's linked. It's linked to cryptos, but it's not the same thing. I don't know a whole lot about them, but they've become popular in the last 6 months to a year.
Well, if you know anything about those coins,
yeah, I know a little bit about them.
They even got a credit card now that you can use. You know what I'm
eBay's
saying?
behind the ball on that.
It's a Visa credit card that you can use with your say you invested in the crypto and you made your money off some of it. You could put that on the credit card and use it and spend the money. You know what I mean? So
companies are starting to accept them a lot more now.
I mean, we accept currency from another country and whatnot, and they got to translate it in one form or another.
The problem is cryptocurrencies are so volatile right now. It's hard to spend. If you had a Bitcoin 2 years ago, it was worth like $10,000. A Bitcoin today is worth like $60,000. So if you spent that on a $10,000 item, you had 600% inflation over 2 years. Versus the dollar, which is pretty stable.
So let me speak about my experience on crypto. Is I started buying it in February. As a matter of fact, the first amount I bought was on my birthday, February the 9th. And I spent a little over $100 for 12 cents on each crypto. And Chris, when did we talk? Tuesday or Wednesday?
It was yesterday.
No. It was
day before yesterday. We was talking about it.
Yeah. So on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That $112 or $115 purchase was worth $2,500.
Yeah,
and that's the downside.
I tell him, Chris, I got nervous, so I had to go ahead and take about two of it off the top and get it transferred because I didn't want to wake up the next day and it crashed.
Well,
that's the downside to spending it.
Well, but you got look, Phil, not to cut you off. When Tom told me that what happened for him, I went and looked at what I did just about a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I think I spent $52 total, and now it's up to $162 right now. And I think that was a week ago. So it fluctuates with the, on how it goes.
Which is why using it as currency is so hard. Because say Buffalo bought that at 50 and then he spent it at 100. And now today he knows it's worth 2,500 and it was only a month.
Right.
Yeah.
He's going to have a lot of buyer's remorse that he got rid of that 100.
Oh yeah.
And eBay is going to have $2,500 on your $100 purchase.
Right.
So while I believe in what the cryptocurrencies are aiming for, which is creating something that is a globally used currency, until they can find a way to stabilize them and stop having them be manipulated so badly, I wouldn't spend it.
Yeah, that's what the I mean, and to piggyback what you're saying, Bill, that's why the international banks are getting involved with it. It's because they trying to stabilize it, but it's so many places you can purchase this stuff with so many companies that it's like the wild west right now.
Well, the other thing is the really popular one right now that everybody's talking about is Dogecoin because it's gone up so much in the last. And is that the one you're talking about?
No. I got that one, but
we got that.
That's not the one I'm
so
talking
Dogecoin
about.
is the popular one right now.
Yeah.
Something like 10 people own like 80% of Dogecoin.
Right. And that's
so those 10 people completely control what that coin does. If they sell off, that coin crashes. If they buy in, that coin goes up.
Well, right now it just
Tesla guys just bought into it, so that's what making it go up.
Two athletes just both of them just spent $500,000 a piece,
right,
on that Dogecoin right there. So
for people like us,
not only that, the Tesla owner dropped a lot of cash into it.
Yeah.
So for people like us, the ride is buy it and then sell it and then spend our dollar.
Right.
Because we can't manipulate that game. It's just like the stock market is.
The game that I see that's being manipulated here is like a deduction from influencers. It's like anything else. Like you see this one hip hop artist wearing this shirt, all of a sudden everybody going to go look for that shirt to go sell because it's now influenced. So you got Tesla doing it. You got everybody. Talk about like volatility. You know, it's like I don't see a trust in it right now to that point where like. I don't know because I worked at 111 Wall Street, you know, and I worked for a division of Citibank, which was Citicorp Investment Services, and I know I worked for the legal department. I worked with the accounting department, stuff like that, and I know about like volatility. Like when you're talking about market, there's always somebody calling in complaining. Well, I bought it this day for this, then why is it fluctuating? You know, so until you get those fluctuations monitored or somehow kind of like. You're going to have some kind of accountability. I don't see it, like you said, I being under control. If there's like a diverse amount of like ways to purchase it and, who's monitoring it. That's
it's years away from being under control.
Not only is nobody monitoring it, but they can't monitor it. They don't know who owns. They don't know who owns.
They don't know who's going to buy, who's going to sell.
But you got to understand right now,
yeah,
for what it's worth, right now, it's a good shot to take that chance. Look what Jarhead is saying right there.
Yeah, like what Lone Star was saying is, I that's why I took the $2,000 away because I can't trust it. And the thing is, even with the $2,000 I took away, I still was up $500. Well,
you have to go back and look at the history of some of these coins.
Right,
these coins have been high before. They're hitting their highest peaks right now.
Yep.
That roller coaster is going to go down whenever they sell off.
Right.
When they are going to watching it, dude. You got to make sure you're watching it.
See, when I bought the,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I bought the Dutch coin, the Dutch coin for me was probably like 6 cents when I first bought it.
Yeah.
And like you said, that stuff, everything has went up and everything has dropped. But you look at the Bitcoin dipped and then it went right back up. So I don't know, man. Hey, I'm gonna shoot my shot, man.
Hey, man, me too.
It's worth shooting your shot. Just don't use it to buy a pizza.
Oh yeah.
That's what
I remember when Google was like being like talking about like, what is this Google? Oh, my friend said I got this thing called Gmail and this that. You got to invest in Google. Get in Google. I remember when Google was like well under $100, and it's like, 5, 6, 7, 20 years later, you wish you had a chunk of Google or Amazon.
Right. It's definitely worth supporting. It's not
If
worth
you can
spending.
predict it,
Just don't spend it.
No.
I mean, there's a great story about a guy who bought a $600. He bought a pizza with Bitcoin whenever it was like $600, and he's paid like $250,000 for that pizza now.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah,
just when you saying that deal,
Exactly.
you know, and not just gonna leave the subject alone after this. When you just said that a person right now, they looking for their Bitcoin because they got $600,000 just out there and they can't find it.
Yep.
They can't find the code to get into it so they can get their money right now. They got $600,000 just sitting out there.
It was pretty quick for me, man. I put in my my request for a deposit, and the next day that money was in my account.
Yeah.
So it was pretty quick for me. So, and I'm just watching it, man. I'm like, even with the Dutch, I was close to pulling some money from that one too, because it was like this thing is going up and up and up, and then I didn't pull it, and I woke up the next morning, I was down like $100 and something bucks.
I tell everybody to pull your initial. So like if you put in $500 and it's up to $1,500, pull your $500 back.
Right.
And then you're playing with house money. It doesn't matter at that point.
There you go.
See, that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna look for the morning and see where mine is in the morning, because I'm up pretty nice penny on one of them. So I'm gonna see where it's at in the morning. Lord's will, knock on wood. And if it's what I want it to be at that time, I'm pulling out my little taste and I'm gonna keep what I invested in there. And
hey man, this is no joke. In the last 6 months, there's been a lot of instant millionaires, because I know a lot of people that bought Dogecoin at the very bottom, like 2 pennies, 3 pennies. Just
why can't we be millionaires, Bill? Why can't that be one of us? You know,
they held it the whole time.
I mean, it's a possibility, man. I mean, you just gotta, like everybody's saying, you know, it's a risk to it, but you got to think about what do you got invested in it. You know what I mean?
That's it.
So if you wake up, say Monday, and it don't shot up by $10, that's gonna put some people in the millionaire bracket. I'll put them in the $1,000 bracket. You know, I mean, what I did was, when I took my money out, I took another 200 and bought some more of the Dutch coins. So, I mean, I'm trying to jump on the train, man.
I'm definitely not telling anybody to not get involved in cryptos, because I think that it is the future at some point. But I'm just telling people, don't use it to buy Nikes on eBay, because eBay wants you to do that, because they're gonna hold on to that Bitcoin.
Right, exactly.
They ain't gonna turn that into USD. They're holding that money.
Yep. I mean, they see what's going on, man. It's
diversifying. The whole thing is, it's just a way of them to diversify and hide that money, especially from taxation. Don't you think?
Sure.
So I don't know where people buying, and I'm gonna get off of this subject after I say this. I don't know where people are buying their crypto from, but I know a lot of people go to Robinhood, which I use as well. But there's another one out there called Voyager. They have more crypto offers than Robinhood, so you want to look into that. I found some good ones out there that's like really been shooting up. I did pass it on to you, Chris, didn't I?
I got it.
Okay. There's another one called Coinbase.
Hey man, you know, I don't stay far behind, man. I might procrastinate a little bit, but that money get to popping, baby. I'm on it. Yeah,
there's another site called Coinbase that's been around for a very long time. That's very secure as well. Okay. That only does cryptos.
Right.
That's what they specialize in. So,
how many they have on there, Bill? You know,
I don't know off the top of my head. It's been a while since I played with it.
Right.
If you ain't playing no more, you better start playing pretty soon.
Oh, I'm heartbroken, man. I had $3,000 of Ethereum at $88 a share, and it's almost $4,000 now.
That's the one
I sold out.
I cashed out on, Bill.
Yeah, so I played the game. So
yep. That one was the one I just cashed out the $2,000 away from it.
I have a very close friend who's very involved in it, and he's planning it for his retirement. So but he's been in it for a really long time. He's been in it since a couple years after it started becoming popular.
The magic word with me, retirement.
Yeah. So Let's move on from crypto. I mean, we could talk about that for a minute though, but I just wanted to bring it up because I wanted to talk about two different articles on the platform that most people sell on, and which is Amazon and eBay. And like I said in the description, I did talk about online arbitrage, which I'm going to push until next week, and do a little presentation, a little tutorial on that for the people that don't know about it. I know a lot of people that does, but like I always said, this show right here, I try to bring information for the new reseller, not per se the reseller that is seasonal.
So our seasonals need to know something too.
Reseller.
What's that picking in the hood? And Marie, I saw you guys come in too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Marie said she got the comic. I think that's what she was telling me.
Okay.
And Picking in the Hood coming in cracking jokes about something about making money or something. But he said, "What's wrong with making your own money?" Something he said like that.
I think he said you can't be making your own money, which is kind of what they're doing with cryptos.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, hey, if I can invest in it, put in $3 and get $15 back, I do that all day. It's just like
it's the roulette hustle.
Yep.
It's the roulette hustle. Get your money out and then play with their money.
Go ahead.
Right.
Jersey Gypsy Corner Store. That's a long one. Asked when we were talking about the eBay having payments, can we opt out of accepting it? I wonder if they'll do that.
I didn't get that. What was
for
that?
eBay? They're wondering if the coins for payment, can we opt out of accepting that?
You probably won't even know. You probably won't even know that they are accepting it.
Yeah.
You can pay through PayPal with Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
You won't even know. eBay will just get their Bitcoin.
They will keep it. They'll give you your cut. They got chump change. They'll be giving you, here's your $100 for your book, whatever.
Yeah, because that money they giving you is not going to do anything, but those Bitcoins are going to keep either going up or going down in the market.
And you know what they're going to do with that, Tommy? They're going to sit and they're going to collect it.
Patience is a virtue, y'all.
Yes.
You got some patience, you can win, man, for real.
Hey, let me do this quick show and tell. I got some more figures from my toy guy, and then we're gonna do the giveaway with the DC comic figure new in the box, and we're gonna close out the show. Anybody else got anything to add about Bitcoins?
Nothing. Just keep getting it. Keep getting it.
All right, so let me do the show and tell. If you got any show and tells y'all want to do, just let me know. I'll blow you up.
No.
My things.
I picked these up today from my toy guy. We had somewhat of a little disagreement for the first time, and I was telling Chris that I may have to drop him and just move on, but he worked it out for me. Basically, what he was trying to do was, one, increase the price, and two, sell me some used items. And I already told him I don't deal with used items, especially when it comes to toys. But this is one of the items I got from him today. Batman. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
All right. Let me take down this.
They got the new movie coming out.
I thought the movie was already out.
No, they got a new one coming out. That's just with all of them in there. What's their name? What's they call them? The whole clique?
Justice League.
Justice League. Batman got his own coming out.
Yeah, I think it's a new Batman too. A new actor playing him.
All right, this is a Star Wars one I got, and everything I'm showing you cost me $170.
Woo!
This is Fortnite. I got another one of these, Bill. Spawn.
I got my beauties already. It's sitting here right next to me, as a matter of fact.
I got mine too, Bill.
Good.
Thanks, Bill.
It's another Star Wars character.
Oh yeah, that's a Mandalorian. That's off the Mandalorian.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything about Star Wars. It's another Mortal Kombat character.
That's he in the movie
right
coming
out now too. You better,
yeah, he in the movie right now. That character.
This is the Bizarro Superman.
Mm-hmm. One of his enemies.
Oh, okay. This is Superman. Y'all see that one?
All chained up.
Yeah, it looks like he comes with some pieces nice. For another character too.
I like
Look at that stack. That stack keep getting bigger.
I got Thanos.
Let me bag it up a little bit, T. Okay.
That's a Marvel right there.
Yeah, that's a Marvel Avenger. Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I checked this thing out. It's about $140, man.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a nice figure.
And that's pretty much what I got today.
Well, that ain't pretty much. That's a nice score.
It's always nice whenever you can almost pay for the whole buy with one figure.
Exactly.
That's a nice score right there, Buffalo.
So anybody else got any show and tell to do today?
Not this week. I'm surrounded by stuff, but
I had one, but it ain't, and I don't want to get showed up, man. So I'll
show you something I ain't gonna sell because I gotta hold it till because Chris said to hold it till 2022. So.
Yeah. King of the South.
There he is.
Pimp C. I know who he is. You got Pimp C up there too. That's awesome. That's a lot of legends up there, man.
Yep. A couple of them are dead too. Bless their heart.
Yeah.
This I found too. I got this at the bins. I thought that was kind of cool. I'll tell you what's in right now. If y'all find boxing tees, find boxing tees. They want them. They want them boxing tees.
Okay. That's a nice one.
So, yeah, that's my investment.
Stand
What's
up.
that?
That T-shirt you got on.
What's that, Willie?
That's a Willie.
That's what we thought. That's my dude. Smoking a.
Look at the back of this. I don't know. Tell me if y'all can see it, but this is the concert that never happened. On the back of this, I wrote about this one day. I was at a I'll just say it now because it's long since gone. I was at a Salvation Army and I called some of my peeps and I was like, I was on an Instagram one day. I never go live on Instagram, but I was showing these things and like 50 of these shirts. And I was like, what is this all about? And I looked at the back of it. It was starting in February. It's called the Spring Concert Series. And it said limited edition and had a number of these shirts and this and that. And it was by the Frank brothers who had been licensing his product since the 70s. So I call up my guy. He's like on the Instagram. He's like, give me a call. So I get off the phone and I call him. I said, what's up? He says, get all those shirts. Get them all. That's a concert that never happened because of COVID. And so that.
Are you seeing anything with the prices on the shirts that from the concerts that were canceled?
It's kind of one of those things. It's like a market. You got to kind of play the game. But I'll tell you what, I got probably within the first week, I got my money back on my return for everything. But here's the deal. You want to know what I did? I went up to the manager and I said, listen, you got about 50 to 60 of these shirts here. And a lot of them are 2X and that, you know, those things going to sit there. Would you give them for me for this price? And he goes, yeah, just go get them. So I went up there, had a cart full of these things. I already had them in a cart. I rolled them up and I said, well, actually, you know what? I don't know. Can you go down a little bit more? I ended up getting them for probably about, I don't know, two-thirds off the price. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. That's the good negotiation skills, baby.
You just gotta get in.
All right, so we're gonna do this final giveaway and close out the show tonight. And for everyone that just coming in, our special guest tonight is the Lone Star Picker. If you have any questions for him, he pretty much like our residential expert in vintage T-shirts. So if you got any questions for him, make sure you drop it in the chat before we leave. So we have look like 25 people. Go ahead and drop number from 1 to 30 in the chat. And we're gonna do a giveaway for this item right here.
1 to what?
1 to 30, baby.
This is what I'm giving away. New sealed in the box.
It's okay for them to start? Okay. Here we go.
Everybody can start putting them in the chat from 1 to 30.
All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's go.
Last go round, y'all. Y'all better jump on it.
Mm-hmm.
while we waiting on people, I can talk about what I accomplished during the week as well. I pretty much was in the same boat as Glass City. I won seven pallets. One pallet, one set was toys, and the other set was small appliances. And I'm waiting on mine to come as well. Hopefully, I can get that stuff in by next week. Go through it and see what I'm going to send to Amazon and what I'm going to sell at my shop. I was trying to do another sale next week, but I think it's going to be pushing too close for the pallets to arrive. So I'm probably going to have to push that sale into the
timing. You got to get it in there just right, huh?
Yeah, I was just going to say we've got 100 numbers.
Say again. Hey, y'all, hey, I only put in one number. One number. Your first number in is the only number that's going to count.
I didn't know. I did that last time, y'all too, and they all yelled at me like, and I didn't know. I thought you said just punching numbers. I was like typing it up.
Oh no, one number. Yeah, one number. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably push my sale into June.
I'm just thankful all y'all came and hung out with us on this Good Friday, y'all. Appreciate it. Lone Star, man, Louis, man, we appreciate hanging out, man, with you. If you ever get a vintage shirt of Tupac or anything like that, it's a 2X. Think about me, man.
2X? All right.
2X.
Sometimes I run across Poetic Justice. It's a repop, but it's
yeah.
I've got one right now in my store.
All right.
So we closed it out, y'all. This is the number.
Here it goes.
The number is
16.
16.
You said what was the number?
16.
Melinda?
I see Melinda Gleaton.
Yep, that's the first one that got it.
Okay.
She the closest.
Not the closest, spot on.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody else. Yeah.
She's spot on, man.
16.
We got 15, but 16 hit it.
16 is the number one.
Yeah, we're going with the number. The number that is the closest. So 16 is it. Let's see here.
Nice toy.
Melinda, make sure you send me your address in Instagram, and I'll get this mailed out to you. If you don't have Instagram, you can email your information to Jennifer Hayes, and Jennifer Hayes will get me your information so I can ship this out to you. Like I said, this is in pristine condition, new in the box, no damages. So I don't know if you're an Amazon seller. You can sell this on Amazon, or you can just, keep it or whatever you want to do with it. So we're going to go ahead and close this show out. I was trying to end it in an hour. We had an hour and 22 minutes. Anybody got anything you want to plug?
I want to plug to all the mothers. I hope y'all have the best day of the best day of the best day for y'all. And I also want to plug my wife having a beautiful birthday next weekend. I want to plug that in. And I want to plug this hustle because like Buffalo say, defend the hustle. It ain't nothing like this hustle, y'all. And I know y'all know. So on that note.
And hopefully he does good at the sale tomorrow.
Hopefully you do good at the sale, Lou. And on that note from the Glass City Pickers, that's all, folks.
Okay. Go ahead, Bill.
So monotone. Okay.
Flips to pay the bills on Instagram. Post what I sell, what I buy sometimes. That's about it. Come visit my store and buy some things. Send me a message.
Go down.
Send me a message. I'll offer you a discount.
Over a little bit more this way.
All right. Louis.
Right there.
The Lone Star Picker. Come check me out on Instagram and YouTube right now. One day I'm going to make a Facebook account a little bit better on that, but I'm a little lazy on that Facebook, but I'll visit y'all. Check out Mondays. We got this thing called Mindful Merchants. Check us out. It's a nice little program just to kind of talk about how to maintain your focus and elevate. And then that's it. And sometimes on Tuesdays, I'm on with Cali Reseller Luis at night. And eventually I'll get around to making more content.
Yeah, I don't get to catch every show, but I really like Mindful Merchants. It's a really laid back show.
Well, you got to get on there pretty soon too, both y'all.
All right.
Glass City on there too. We'll be reaching out pretty quick.
Come holler.
Hey, I want to thank everyone in the chat as echoed on this panel for coming out, spending time with us on Friday night. Hopefully we can provide on a weekly basis information that you can use. We always try to get a guest on here that has expertise in one area that they can expound on. I want to wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. Enjoy yourself. Take time out to reflect for where you at and where you came from as a mother. Also, Flipping Goodies is thinking about doing a Celebrate show. I'm going to reach out to you, Flipping Goodies, on Instagram. In case you do that, I don't want to miss it because I need to get on board with that.
What is it again, Buffalo?
Say again?
What is it? What they doing again?
He's doing a live Celebrate show Sunday night, but he's not definite. But he's thinking they're gonna have that. So if he do, I'm gonna hit him up. So I have the info. If he does, if he do put it on, we'll be there.
All right, bet.
And anybody else that want to come in and watch, I mean, this pretty much is the future. This program right here, why I really leaning towards this program is because it does the updates for you. You don't have to go in and when you make a sale individually move items. The computer will do it for you. And you can pretty much have all your inventory in one place and sell off of 3 or 4 different platforms. So that's one of the reasons I like it. But I just want to get a little bit more spent up on it before I jump into the 12 feet. I want to thank all the new people that showed up into the chat. I appreciate you all as well for coming out. Hope you come back. I have a Facebook resale community group. Make sure you go out and check that out. Buffalo Picker Resale Community. And that is for anybody that want to promote their channel, product. It doesn't matter as long as it has something to do with reselling. The only thing we don't like there is politics and being mean to someone. So if I see that stuff, I'm going to pull it down. Flipping Goodies say you can sell on 6 platforms. Yeah, I understand that. I'm just speaking of the 3 that I'm interested in. But yeah, I mean, you know more about the program than I do. So definitely going to come to your live if you put it on. But other than that, I appreciate y'all. Remember, no matter what you do in reselling, defend the hustle.
Steeler Nation.
Y'all have a good evening.